Imagine waking up on a peaceful spring morning, unaware that it's your last day alive. 66 million years ago, dinosaurs ruled Earth. They had dominated the planet for over 165 million years. Nothing could challenge them. But high above the sky, a mountain-sized asteroid was racing toward Earth. In less than 24 hours, their entire world would be erased forever.
The Earth was warm and covered with lush forests, stretching as far as the eye could see. Towering trees, winding rivers, and endless plains created a paradise unlike anything we know today. Massive T-Rex hunted across the land with unmatched power. Triceratops grazed peacefully in enormous herds, while giant sauropods slowly crossed ancient valleys. Giant flying reptiles ruled the skies, soaring effortlessly above forests and mountains. Enormous sea monsters dominated the oceans, hunting through warm, prehistoric seas. Life had reached its peak. Every corner of the planet was filled with extraordinary creatures. For over 165 million years, dinosaurs had survived volcanic eruptions, changing climates and shifting continents. It looked like the age of dinosaurs would never end. No creature could challenge their rule. But destiny had already chosen otherwise. The asteroid was nearly 10 kilometers wide and traveling over 70,000 kilometers per hour. It had wandered through space for millions of years before its path crossed with Earth. As it entered the atmosphere, the sky suddenly lit up brighter than anyone could imagine. Within seconds, it crashed into what is now Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. The explosion released more energy than billions of Hiroshima bombs. The asteroid instantly vaporized, along with enormous amounts of Earth's crust. A crater, nearly 180 kilometers wide, ripped open the planet. Mountains collapsed. The air turned into superheated plasma. Everything within hundreds of kilometers disappeared instantly. A massive shockwave raced across the land, faster than the speed of sound, destroying everything in its path. But this was only the beginning. Molten rocks blasted high into space, then rained back across the planet like billions of burning meteors. The sky became a giant furnace. The heat was so intense that forests burst into flames across the globe. Animals that survived the impact were trapped in an endless sea of fire. Mega-tsunamis, hundreds of meters tall, crushed entire coastlines. Massive earthquakes shook the entire planet, splitting the ground apart. Volcanoes erupted as the Earth's crust trembled under the force of the collision. Then came the real killer. Dust, ash, and smoke rose high into the atmosphere, blocking the sun. Day turned into darkness. Earth entered a devastating global impact winter. Temperatures dropped dramatically. Plants died because they could no longer receive sunlight. Without plants, herbivores slowly starved. Without prey, carnivores soon followed. Within months, the dinosaur empire had collapsed. One of the greatest civilizations nature had ever created was gone forever. For years, scientists argued about what killed the dinosaurs. Many believed volcanoes were responsible. Others suggested disease or climate change. Then researchers discovered something extraordinary. A thin layer of iridium, a rare metal commonly found in asteroids, appeared in rocks all around the world. It marked exactly the same moment dinosaurs disappeared. Later, scientists discovered the enormous Chicxulub crater, buried beneath Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. It perfectly matched the age of the extinction event. Even more incredible, at a fossil site called Tanis, scientists found fish with tiny glass beads trapped inside their gills. Those beads were molten rock thrown into the sky during the asteroid impact. The fish were still alive while debris was falling back to Earth. That astonishing discovery allowed scientists to reconstruct the very first hour after the collision with remarkable accuracy. It became one of the most important fossil discoveries in modern science. Around 75% of all life on Earth vanished. Every non-bird dinosaur disappeared. Countless marine reptiles, flying reptiles, and many other ancient species also vanished forever. But life refused to give up. Small mammals hiding underground survived the catastrophe. Their tiny size, underground shelters, and flexible diet gave them a chance that giant dinosaurs never had. Over millions of years, those tiny survivors evolved into elephants, whales, monkeys, and eventually, humans. So here's the incredible truth. If that asteroid had missed Earth, humans might never have existed. The world today could still belong to dinosaurs. And the birds you see today, they're the last living descendants of the dinosaurs. Every eagle, every crow, every sparrow carries a small piece of that ancient world. The dinosaurs didn't completely disappear. They simply learned how to fly.
If you enjoyed this journey into Earth's greatest extinction, make sure to subscribe for more incredible stories hidden in history, science, and the universe. And don't forget to leave a like. It helps us bring more documentaries like this to life.